I'm standing in Jarl Logiver's bedroom in Riften and I'm wondering, does this place actually tell us anything about her? Are there any weird details or secrets hiding in here? Is this room really up to a Jarl standards or is something missing? So I'd like to take you on a little tour through each Jarl's bedroom in Skyrim and see what we can find. Let's check out the details, the weird little things, and maybe even a few questionable design choices. Alright, let's check out this bedroom first. I really like the overall vibe. It feels cozy and warm thanks to the fireplace, wooden walls and floor. Of course, it depends on what do you do in a bedroom. If you're mostly spending evenings here, that's fine. But if you're planning to work, it might be a bit too dark since there are no windows. I don't see a desk anywhere, so this room is probably just for relaxing in the evenings. I love the locks going from the ceiling to the floor. They add some extra character to the room. The bed looks pretty luxurious, and I especially love the chairs in front of the fireplace with a small table for drinks. On freezing days, sitting by the fire and warming up sounds amazing. What's interesting is that this room has a pantry. Why is it here? Does Lila eat at night or is she just preparing for a potential attack? Maybe she stocks up on food so she can lock herself in and wait for help. I have another thought after looking around. Check out the fireplace. You can see an iron pot, which could mean someone's cooking. I actually found another one in the wardrobe, so it's possible Lila's a cooking enthusiast and the food in her pantry might actually be prepared by her. Another thing I noticed is the amount of alcohol in the room. There is wine sitting at different tables, even near the bed. I also spotted some North meat, so it kinda looks like she might have a bit of a drinking habit. One more interesting detail, the wash basin. It would be better to have some separate space with big bath, but it's not common in Skyrim, so it's nice that she has at least some alternative. We'll have to see if the other yards have something similar. Finally, I really like the balcony with a view of the Riften market. The only thing I'd add here is a couple of chairs to relax in and watch the sky, because you know how beautiful it can be at night. The moon and stars in Skyrim can be pretty magical. Let's check out the next bedroom, the one that belongs to Jarl Ulfric in Windhelm. The room isn't too big, and what's strange to me is the bed in the center. I feel like most people place their beds against the wall for a bit of privacy, so this setup feels a little odd. Another thing that stands out is the table with chairs arranged in a way that when you sit, you have a perfect view of the bed. Almost like for people to watch. Not sure what's going on in this bedroom. I'm not even gonna try to come up with any theories. I do like the lighting here though. Lots of windows, but it's not too bright because of their unique design. The ceiling's pretty interesting too, since it's quite high. This is the view when you're lying in bed, which is kinda cool. Of course, the fireplace is nice, but I wish there was more space around it to sit like in Riften. Other than that, the room doesn't have much else going on, just space to work. No food except a bit of bread and nothing too expensive. Oh, and no wash basin, so I guess Jarl Ulfric is pretty dirty in many ways. And how about Jarl Balgruuf? What does his bedroom look like? Let's take a look. It's quite big and divided into 3 sections. First, there's the sleeping area with a comfy bed, a table for meals and a few wardrobes. It's nice that this space is separated. It definitely feels more private. Unlike Jarl Ulfric's bedroom, there's even a wash basin, so Jarl Balgruuf can actually keep himself clean. The center of the room has a huge table, probably for meetings or maybe even parties. The last section is an office where Jarl Balgruuf can work. There are a few valuable items scattered around, but nothing too fancy. Overall, I really like the layout of this whole room, though I do miss a fireplace. It would definitely make the space feel warmer. One particularly cool feature is the balcony, which offers a view of all of Whiterun. Now it's time to check out Jarl Igmund's bedroom in Markarth. The room is very spacious and has a really interesting atmosphere. Like in Dragon's Reach, it's divided into sections. At the top there's a comfy bed with a desk, probably for work. But with no natural light, working here could get pretty depressing. One of my favorite parts is the big table and the fireplace nearby. It definitely looks like a spot for private gatherings. And just like in Riften, there are some cooking pots, though I highly doubt cooking is Jarl Igmund's passion. With a table that big, I'm guessing he hires cooks to prepare fresh meals for his parties. The room could smell amazing on those nights. I also like there's a carpet near the fireplace. It's perfect for sitting or even lying down by the fire. There is no wash basin here, but there is something even better, a waterfall. That's an atmospheric place to wash up. And unlike a simple basin where you'd just use your hands and a rag, here you can actually bathe properly. I do wonder if the water is freezing, but maybe there is some hidden dwarven technology keeping it warm. There are also some treasures hidden here, but nothing too interesting. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of dwarven ruins. When everything is made of stone, it just feels cold. But surprisingly, this bedroom actually feels really cozy, and I love it. There's just one thing that might drive me crazy: the constant hum of dwarven machinery. And yeah, the lack of natural light could be a problem too. Now let's move on to solitude. Jarl Elisif's bedroom is spacious and filled with beautiful natural light. It's the brightest of all the Jarl's bedrooms. The layout is simple, with the bed and most of the other furniture placed against the wall. She has a wash basin right next to her bed, along with a table for meals and a desk for work. Check out the desk, there's a drum sitting on it. Does she actually play it, or is it just decoration? If it were purely decorative, you'd expect it to be on a shelf, so maybe she does use it. Looks like Jarl Elisif might be passionate about drums. There's a separate area with wardrobes and another wash basin, making it a great spot for washing up and getting dressed privately. Of course, I searched the entire room as always, but I didn't find anything particularly interesting. As usual, I wish there were a fireplace, and in this case, even a balcony. With the Blue Palace's location, the view from up here would be incredible. Let's head over to Falkreath and check out Jarl Siggeir's bedroom. The room is small and dark. I actually had to use a torch just to see clearly. There are no windows at all, and once again, the bed is placed in the center of the room, which feels a bit odd. There is no wash basin, which is a flaw. The room contains a few wardrobes, trophies and cabinets, but nothing particularly interesting. The only thing that stands out is the lute. Maybe Jarl Siggeir plays the instrument himself, or perhaps he just likes listening to someone else play before bed. Who knows? There are 3 bedrooms left to check out in Winterhold, Dawnstar and Mortal. They all have a similar design to the one in Falkreath, with the bed placed in the center and similar furniture, though arranged differently. The thing that stands out in Winterhold's bedroom is a stuffed place on a shelf. That's about it. So that wraps up our tour of the Jarl's bedrooms across Skyrim. Each room gives us a peek into the personalities and lives of the city rulers. I searched through all the chests, wardrobes, barrels, basically anything I could find in every room, but unfortunately no hidden doors or fancy secrets this time. What do you think? Any surprises or hidden details you noticed? Or maybe you have your own theories about some of the quirks in these rooms? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, thanks for watching!